The geographical position of the region of Murcia and its excellent climate make it a traditional agricultural area that produces a great variety of products of excellent quality, for which it is internationally referred to as the market garden of Europe. Since the beginning of the 20th century, preserved food companies have been in existence in the region, and nowadays the vegetable canning industry is a fundamental sector in its development. The entrepreneurs in this sector have traditionally been great innovators, generating constant improvements in the technological level of the industry. With the money of FEDER of the European Union, the Instituto de Fomento Development Institute of the region of Murcia, together with the canning industries of Alicante, Albacete and Murcia, decided to set up a centre that would serve the technological infrastructure of the companies concerned. Coming into existence in 1997, the National Technological Centre of Preserved Food took the place of the Research Association of the Preserved Food Industry, founded in 1962. The work of this organisation, CTC, will be essential to stimulate the development of the industry through innovation in technological processes that will improve safety, quality and market competition of the products. The fundamental objective of the Centre is to help its members and clients in analytical services and technical assistance, research, technological development and innovation, and training at all levels. The CTC is national, both in its character and in the area that it covers. Its extension is enlarging continuously, and it attends to the needs of more than 500 clients and members of very different sectors: canned vegetables, juices, fruit, frozen food, olives, dietary and medicinal food, catering, aseptic packaging, wine-producing products, etc. The organisation also attends the needs of related sectors and supports the food farming industry in the areas of metallic packaging, machinery, additives, ingredients, etc. As a result of the obligation to maintain the levels of service at an optimum level, a quality system was set up which accredited the laboratories and certified the departments, thus guaranteeing the independence and quality of the tests. The methods of the tests are carried out according to the demands of ENAC and the ISO norms. This means that all the tests and analysis carried out by the Centre have international validity, and that its reports circulate freely among all the countries that form part of the European laboratory network. This also permits greater credibility in the eyes of its European Union and foreign clients regarding the production of its associate companies. Having obtained this accreditation, the CTC has become the laboratory against which others measure themselves, and a tool at the service of its associates and clients. To carry out its objectives, the CTC boasts highly modern installations. Analytic area, laboratories. The analytic area of the Technical Centre is made up of 6 laboratories. Microbiology laboratory. Among its principal functions are the following: control of the commercial stability in the preserved food, microbiological control of all types of food, tinned, frozen, fresh, fourth range, sweets, etc. Microbiological analysis of water, discovery and identification of pathogenic microorganisms in food through immunoenzymatic techniques. For the development of these techniques, the laboratory is equipped with modern equipment: flow plate cameras, immunoenzymatic systems, mini-vidas, automatic diluter, incubation heaters, auto keys, temperature control baths, etc. Physical chemistry and a quality laboratory. Among other things, to carry out the following: analysis of fundamental components, sugars, proteins, fats, fiber, etc. Nutritional analysis of food, analysis of water, control of additives and ingredients, control of food quality. Laboratory of containers and packaging. Here the packaging is analyzed, especially metal containers, putting them through complete controls of quality. The problems of corrosion and the quality of varnishes are the main areas of research. The laboratory is considered to be one of the best equipped of its class. Laboratory of Instrumental Analysis. This lab can count on modern equipment to carry out the analysis on all types of food. Identification is made of sugars, organic acids, vitamins, preservatives, colorants, etc. by chromatography liquid, HPLC, metals by atomic absorption with a graphite camera, and by hydrous generator, and the analysis of insecticide residues with the greatest generation of gas chromatography. Among these, those equipped with selective detectors of masses and masses against masses. The laboratory obtained accreditation for the analysis of insecticides following the ENAC 45001 norm. Environmental Laboratory. The Laboratory of Water and Environment has the purpose, among other things, of adapting the companies in the preserved food sector to the present law concerning the protection of the environment in the region of Murcia. To that end, the laboratory carries out environmental diagnosis, control of wastewater, helping companies to install purification systems, follow up to verify the level of efficiency of the measures adopted, development of projects related to the environment, independent control carried out of integrated agriculture according to the existing norms used for the analysis of soil, water, leaves, etc., and acting as a consultant to those companies that ask for it. Laboratory of Food Safety. In this laboratory, the CTC answers the problems and requirements that are most frequently voiced by consumers. In this area of food safety, the following lines of analytic control are emphasized: detection of fraud and authentication of food products, genetically modified organisms, GMOs, toxins and microorganisms, pathogens, viruses, etc., screening of pesticides in situ, substances with pharmacological activity. Technological area. In the technological area, the Centre has departments of technical consultation and assistance, which constitutes the technological support to the companies in the making and production processes, and in the consultation and application of rules. As a result of this, hygiene guides have been produced concerning the application of analysis and dangers of critical points of control, APPCC. Vigilance and technological transfer. Committed to finding out about technological advances and supporting development and IDTI in the industry. Pilot plant. The technological area is completed by the pilot plant, whose principal functions are optimization of presently applied processes, development and innovation in process, product innovation, research and development work. Another use of the plant is that companies have at their disposal facilities for their own development projects, for which they can use the modern technology available. Area of Research, Development and Innovation. R&D Department. The Department of Research and Development of the National Technological Centre of Preserved Food encourages the participation of food-producing companies in national and international projects of R&D, helping to produce proposals training of associates, pre-evaluation and presentation of proposals to different official bodies. Also the carrying out of projects under contract for companies and developing, either individually or in collaboration with other public and private research centres, projects of interest for the sector. For these activities, the CTC uses the close relations it maintains with the scientific, technological and productive communities, trying to promote innovation and a level of competition with the food production sector. Training area. The centre is outstanding in the area of training, which is carried out at all levels, giving courses such as the Science and Technology of Preserved Food, 500 teaching hours, and Engineering and Application of Cooling Techniques in the Vegetable Canning Industry, 400 teaching hours, directed at graduates, to training directed at workers with the aim of improving their level of professionalism. Training at all levels constitutes an investment and a strategic factor in the competitiveness of companies. Other installations: classrooms, conference room, boardroom. The centre aims to maintain its scientific and technological level at the most up-to-date possible. To that end, it collaborates and has agreements with various institutions and national and international universities, which include the North American Food and Drug Administration, Reading Scientific Services Limited, Universidad de Murcia, Universidad Politécnica de Cartagena, Universidad Católica de Murcia, Consejo Superior de Investigaciones Científicas, CEBAS, CSIC, Training Agreement with the Instituto Francés de Mecánica Avanzada de Aubert, France, Cámara Regional de Comercio y Industria de Auvergne, France, etc. Centro de Innovación Tecnológica, CIT, number 51, por la Comisión Interministerial de Ciencia y Tecnología, CICYT. The CITs are, together with the universities and CSIC, the organisms responsible for the research, technological development and innovation. Oficina de Transferencia de Resultados de Información, OTRI, number 150. The OTRIs are units to encourage and promote collaboration among research groups. Collaborating Body de la Administración, ECA, number 655/98, of the Consejería de Agricultura, Agua y Medio Ambiente of the region of Murcia, in the area of environmental quality. Evaluator of projects in la Comisión del Quinto Programa Marco de la European Union, consultant to the Federación Nacional de Asociaciones de Industria Conserva Vegetal, FENAC, and the Federación Industrias de Alimentos y Bebidas, FIAB, through the corresponding technical groups. Department of Information and Documentation. The CTC has a Department of Information and Documentation that started work in 1998, with a documentary base originating from the AICV. At present, it has works in the form of books, journals, its own and external databases, and its own publications. The service of this department is directed at the management and distribution of information. The users, personnel of CTC, associate companies, official bodies, OPIs, technological centres and others. Services: consultation of material in reading room, biographical searches, selective distribution of information, search profiles, document supply, documentation studies, legislative information. Resources: technical monographs, Spanish and community legislation, norms and standards, ISO, UNE, ASTM, periodic publications, own and external databases, online connections to external databases. Computer Department. The Computer Department is in charge of giving computer support to the Centre, such as the setting up of telemetric services, both for personnel within the Centre as for its associates. The department has various servers available to offer access to Internet services, such as email, web and databases. The Centre publishes the results of analysis of its laboratories on Internet for future personal reference and for that of its associates, using a simple navigator. Future projects will offer these publications on Internet using cryptography and a digital signature. Through Internet, the associates also have the possibility of applying for new documentation, such as applying to consult the bibliographical material and present legislation. In the near future, it will also be possible to consult the accounts of associate companies, respecting at all times the integrity and confidentiality of the data of our associates.